human mind is capable of doing, and we're seeing a lot of it in the world today, is duality, aren't we? Where the mind is capable of dividing this natural yin and yang of life. So I've divided the yin and the yang, and I put in a little versus in here, okay? So now instead of up and down together creating one whole, or the pain and the pleasure to creating the experience of our life, it looks like one is against the other. And as soon as we choose for one, we make an opposite of the other. So let's say as soon as I choose for life, I become afraid for death, right? As soon as I choose for the up, the opposite appears to become my enemy. So I choose, in duality, what essentially we're saying is we take that complementary polarity, which is and always will be a part of life. It's never going to be that you're going to be happy, 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 happy all the time and never sad. And if you were, you wouldn't even know that you were happy anymore because you would have no contrast. But what we do at the level of the human mind is we create a split between the two. And this is what I'm going to define as duality. I have chosen for one and pitted myself against the other. I've become afraid of the other. And, this obviously applies not just on the metaphysical level. We can see how our whole world, our politics in a huge way, I'm not going to get into it too much, but you can see how we've moved from the complementary polarity where everybody has something to add to the whole, right? That's where we used to be. But quite a bit nowadays, it's moved into duality, hasn't it? Where everyone's in their camps. And, I'm right and you're wrong. And as soon as I choose for my side, you have become my enemy. So as a whole, as a society in general, the world has moved from polarity to duality. And if we want to move just on the world level, what we need to move is back from duality to polarity. So that and this polarity is the manifest unity. People are going to have different points of view. And each of those points of view add and create to contribute to the whole. We don't need everybody to think exactly the same way. But what we can do is allow for the fact that there are all these different ways of looking at the world, and they together create that unity. But as soon as we pull from my side and we see somebody else who's has a complementary point of view and we make an enemy of them, now we create that division. And you can see that that's what's happened in the world today.